Hey y'all, it's Nuka, and I'm coming to do my labor and delivery story. Here's baby girl. And I'm going to try to remember everything. Okay, so, I had my daughter. Okay, no. I went to the hospital because I was having some pain in my leg, my right leg. And for those of you who don't know, I have sickle cell. And that's a blood disorder. So my cells, they should be circular. But when I have a crisis, they turn into banana shapes and they get stuck in one spot. So that causes pain. They all clog up in one spot and it causes pain. Okay, so I was having pain in my right leg, and it was going on for about a week and a half because I thought I could get rid of it at home. Because I'm not the type that just run to the hospital every little ache pain that I have. Because when I was little, that's how my mom did it. She tried to work on this at home first, and then we go to the hospital if home remedies don't work, such as take a hot bath, take your medications for a couple hours and see how that works. Drink some Gatorade, drink some water, sleep, eat something, stuff like that. Hot pads, massage the area, different things. So none of them worked, and my legs started to become swollen. So it was the weekend, and my baby's grandmother came to get her. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to go to the hospital. I don't want to get admitted. I just want to get the pain away. So at the hospital that I go to, they have this thing where, you can get your medicine and, see how it works. And then you can go home. You don't have to stay unless you need to. And, I always take that option because I have kids. Or at that time, I had a child. And, I'm a mom, so I have to go home and take care of my child. I don't want to be here if I don't have to. And then again, who wants to be at the hospital when they can be at home in their own bed? So, I got to the hospital, got an IV, got some pain medicine. Then they were like, let's take a CAT scan. So we took the CAT scan, and they told me that I didn't have a blood clot. But when I woke up the next morning, about 4 hours later, they said I did have a blood clot, and it was really big. So, I had to start on a blood thinner. But when I was 18, I was told that I was allergic to heparin. Don't know why I'm allergic to heparin, but that's what they told me. But when I got to the hospital, I ended up getting heparin. They said I wasn't allergic to it, or whatever. So, okay, whatever. And my question to you to the doctor is it safe for me and my baby? They said yeah. I said, okay, are you sure? They said yes. And so I let them give me the heparin. But I didn't get the heparin until until I became in active labor with my daughter. So they first gave me Lovenox because I had told them I was allergic to heparin, so they had to find out why. Okay, so that's what they did. That's why I was asking. That's what I was saying. Yes, I'm sure I've been working on this for like 3 days, figuring out why you can't have heparin. Okay, so let's go back a little. I was in the hospital this total stay for 2 weeks. So I was dealing with sickle cell pain, a blood clot, and I had my baby all in these 2 weeks that I was there. Okay, so let's go back. They got rid of the pain for me. And so now we were focusing on the blood clot. So I did the CAT scan, and they said I did have a blood clot. But I think that, okay, because with this pregnancy, I was telling y'all that I was having a lot more complications, as in I was having a lot more sickle cell pain, because, you know, I was going through a lot during my pregnancy with my baby daddy. So that was one of the reasons too. And because I was pregnant or whatever. And because, you know, I was pregnant during the cold season. So that had something to do with it too. But it was more of the stress from what I was going through with my baby daddy. Yeah, so one time that I went to the hospital, I went because of my legs was hurting. And, you know, that was hurt for a while. They did a CAT scan then. They said I didn't have a blood clot. But I really think I did, because this blood clot is so big, it had to grow. Like, this just can't happen. Like, I never had a blood clot before. So, all these times that I was sick and coming to the hospital to find out what was wrong, y'all was telling me that I didn't have a blood clot, but I had to have had this blood clot, because this can't just happen out of nowhere. So, you know, this whole time, excuse me, the whole time I was in there dealing with the blood clot, I was thinking, like, this blood clot has to be there. Previously visiting this hospital, and y'all telling me that I didn't have a blood clot, and I really did. But whatever. So I'm still on blood thinners, and I'm not sure how long it's gonna take for this blood clot to go away. But I'm praying, you know, keeping my faith in God, keep praying, keep asking for healing, good health. I know that I was born with sickle cell. That can't go anywhere. But, you know, I pray for everyday healing, as in nothing else come my way. Nothing else. I don't need to be trying to deal with that. I don't want to deal with it. This is enough. This is enough. Okay, so, dealing with the blood clot. So I had to go back and forth from the labor and delivery ward, but I stayed on the 4th floor, because the hospital I go to, the 4th floor is the pregnancy floor and the labor floor. So I had to go back from the labor and delivery and back to the antepartum. You know, I had to keep going back and forth this whole week. For a whole week, that's how I was doing this, because I started having contractions while I was trying to deal with the blood clot. And I was dealing with these contractions for a couple days before I had my daughter. So she was supposed to come out at 37 weeks anyways, because they don't want us sickle cell moms to go farther than, you know, we need to, because that's a risk in itself. Like, you being pregnant and having sickle cell, that's a risk in itself. And yes, we are high risk pregnancies. So yeah. Okay, so I had to keep going back and forth, because I started having contractions and I thought I was going to deliver, but she stopped, you know, making me contract. So I went back to antepartum. You know, I just kept going back and forth for a week. And So, okay, time comes for me to be induced. And I'm being induced because of the contractions has been going on for so many days. So they want to go ahead and get her out of there so her heart, so those things won't fluctuate, mess up. So anything will happen to the baby inside the womb. So they wanted to induce me. So I get to my delivery room, and they start me on Pitocin. So they start me on Pitocin, and I'm on the heparin because they were saying that it's okay for me to get the heparin or whatever. They figured it out. I don't know what he said. I was allergic to it, but they said it was okay. And I hope it was okay, because when I decide to have another child, I don't want anything to be going wrong. I just want it to happen naturally for me. And if it does, you already know it's gonna be some problems if something happens, I found out I can't get pregnant again because of heparin. It's gonna be a problem. But so they started me on Pitocin, and I'm on heparin, and of course I'm on the normal saline, and then they give me antibiotics. A lot of things was going on. They said I had a infection in my bladder, and they didn't want anything to happen to the baby when she comes out. I was on a lot of things at once. So I was on normal saline, another kind of saline, a 5% dextrose. Then I was on antibiotics. So, yes. So, I was having contractions before they turned on the Pitocin, but they started me at 2, and I was okay. Like, the contractions were the same. Then they went up to 4. Then they went up to 6. Then they went up to 11. My problem is, the girl told me that the Pitocin stops at 6. They told me the Pitocin stops at 16, I think. So, on 11, I was like, no. Because with my first daughter, I didn't have to do Pitocin. I did have contractions, but I dealt with it. I could deal with it. It was no problem. Just a little tightening on the bottom of the stomach. These contractions, I felt it in the bottom of my stomach. In my, how your body makes this V down here. I felt it in the V area. And I think I felt a little in my back, lower back. But I don't know if I was feeling it in my back or not, because I was so focused on this V area, like right before the thigh. It was right there. But so I was like, oh yeah. So let me tell y'all about this epidural. Okay, so what happened was, because I have the blood clot and I was on the blood thinners, they was telling me that I was not going to be able to get an epidural, because you can't be on an epidural. You can't have an epidural on those blood thinners. So yes, I was thinking about going naturally, but once they gave me that Pitocin and those contractions started hitting, I was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. And then again, I was nervous because I had seen my ultrasound and her head looked so big to me. So I was like, I don't want to push that out without no medicine. So I was nervous because they was telling me that I can't get an epidural. And then they said, if we have to have the C-section, you got to be put to sleep. Because like I said, you can't be on blood thinners and have an epidural. So, I was like, y'all have to work this out. You have to do something because I need some medicine. So if I can't push with an epidural, give me a C-section and put me to sleep. Because, And they was like, no ma'am, we gonna work this out so we can put you off the blood thinners for 24 hours, get you an epidural, and we're gonna have to deliver this baby within these 24 hours. I was like, okay, let's go. Because these contractions hurt. And they had to keep going up on the Pitocin while I had the epidural, so I couldn't feel nothing. But I did make it to the 16 though. I did. But at one point in time, they did stop the Pitocin because they wanted to see if I could stop my labor process because they wanted the baby to cook a little longer. Because when I started, I was at 35 weeks and 6 days. She came out at 36 weeks and 1 day. So they wanted to let her cook a little longer. You don't want no raw chicken. Okay, so epidural came. I did feel a little bit this time. I didn't feel anything the first time when I first started. But I did feel a little bit this time. And I only think that was because I was having a contraction. During the epidural, that's what caused me to feel something. But it was nothing. It was just a little pinch and a little burn, like they said. They do walk you through the whole process. But I don't like to have things done to me and I can't see what's going on. So like when I get checked down there, I don't like it because I can't see what he doing or she doing. It's usually a man, so... But, you know, I have to deal with it. It do make me uncomfortable, but I have to deal with it because I know he's a doctor and this is what he does. I just hope he ain't doing no crazy stuff down there, too. I don't need you doing that. I got a man for that. I don't need you. Do that to your own wife, partner. Okay, so, got the epidural. Felt a little bit, like I said. So I was able to sleep. So once I got the epidural, the baby started being in distress. So they kept coming in. You need to weigh your oxygen. You need to turn this way, turn that way. The baby like this way better. But you know, I knew my child in my stomach. So every time they would come to, you know, listen to her heartbeat, they'll ask me where she laying at or where her heartbeat is. And I point right to it. I know my child, come on now. Anyways, yeah. So I was able to get a little sleep after I got the epidural.
My fault. Face it.
So yeah, they kept coming in talking about turn this way, turn that way, do this, do that. Well, oxygen, don't take the oxygen off, you need it. The baby needs it. So I was like, okay. But you know, I kept taking that off because I don't like that on my face. I feel like I got a CPAP machine on. So one of the doctors, she came in and said, I'm going to put these monitors on the inside of you so that I can monitor baby's heartbeat and stuff better. So they put it on the inside, and then they put in a catheter because I can't walk and I can't feel anything down there. So they didn't want me just pissing all on the bed. So they put in a catheter.
I'm sorry.
So
I threw up in my mouth.
So they inserted it, and she had to come in a couple times more. You play too much. They had to come in a couple times and say, you know, flip over here, flip over there, some more. So, okay, we flipping or whatever, and I couldn't go back to sleep because y'all keep coming in here bothering me. So, and they had to help me turn each time. And you know, say if you on your side, you gotta turn all the way to this side. So, you know, you gotta move your whole body. And my legs was numb, so they had to move my legs for me. I couldn't feel nothing. So after that, I had a couple hours of sleep, and the day doctor came in to check on me, and he checked me. They checked me a couple times. Excuse me. They checked me a couple times, and he kept saying like, "You're at a 5." And so I was asking like, okay, so are you gonna tell me when I get to like a 8, so I can call my baby daddy or whatever? So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you. So he left out. Came back a couple hours later, checked me. I was at 10-3. So, and this was around 10. It was 9:51 when he came in and told me I was at 10-3. So I was at 10 centimeters, but her head was out of the cervix at 3. If y'all understand, if y'all ever had a baby, y'all know what I'm saying. So he stuck his hand in there. He was like, "Oh, it's time to push," and the baby head is right here. So I'm like, "Oh shit, I ain't even called our baby daddy or whatever." So I'm like, "Okay, do I have time to call my baby daddy?" He was like, "Yeah." How long he gonna take? So I was like, "Okay, he gonna take 30 minutes." He was like, "Okay, we'll call him now." And then he was like, "If we need to deliver this baby, I'm gonna come back in here and you gonna just have to push." So I'm like, "Okay, if I ain't gotta push right now, then, you know, let me call my baby daddy so he can be here or whatever." So he was like, "Okay." He left out. Came back 6 minutes later, talk about, we gotta get this baby out. So I'm like, "Okay, I'll push. Let's go." So they got my legs up on the, whatever you call them things, when you deliver your baby. You know, like I said, I couldn't move, so they had to do it for me. They put my legs up there, and he was like, "Okay." So he started watching the machine. So he was like, every contraction, push. So I did not know how to push, but I do know if I can see myself what I'm doing, I can do it. So I was trying to push or whatever, but I'm like, man, I can't feel nothing. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just holding my legs back towards myself, trying to push. So I'm like, man, I hope I'm doing something. But every time I push, he be like, "You pushing good. Just push a little harder." So I'm like, okay, that's why I'm pushing hard as I can. So he like, "Do you want the mirror?" I'm like, "Yes, give me the mirror." But by the time he asked me for the mirror, I was pushing for like 30 minutes. So I'm like, "Yeah, give me the mirror," because I know if I can see, I can do it. So he got the mirror, and I pushed one time, and my baby came out. I was like, okay. But then the man, he took the mirror immediately after my baby came out. I'm like, how you know I didn't want to see my placenta come out? Or I didn't want to see the rest of what he finna do down there. You just took the mirror. But whatever, I wasn't even focused on that. I was focused on my child because she was on my chest. And my other child was crying because she couldn't hold the baby. But, you know, she was okay. So, yeah, she came out at 11:19. I think I was pushing for like 45 minutes or something. Something like that. I know I wasn't pushing more than an hour. It didn't feel like that long because I was pushing hard. But it was about maybe 10 to 12 pushes. I did one practice push, and he went and said, go get the nurses and the pediatricians and all that. Because I guess when I pushed the first time, she came out a lot. So when I'm asking him to talk to me while I'm pushing so I can know. Am I pushing? You know, is she coming out? He was like, yeah, she coming. Just push a little harder. So, but, like, come on now. You know when you pushing and they be like, hold your breath. And they count to 10. First of all, y'all count too slow. Second of all, I can't hold my breath that long trying to push. But that's a lot. So, I stopped breathing at 7. And then I took another breath and pushed again. Like, I'm not finna hold my breath that long trying to push. Anyways. Yeah, so she came out. And she was 4 pounds and 12 ounces. And she had to stay in the NICU for a week. She did have jaundice. But that was it. And the fact that, you know, like I said, I do have sickle cell. And when I went to the hospital about my episodes, I was given morphine and things like that. So they had to watch her for withdrawal. But she didn't have any withdrawal symptoms. They tried to tell me that she had one symptom one night, but she really didn't. Like, my baby was cold and she was shivering. You know how they try to say, like, she doing those things with her arms and legs, like she about to fall backwards. She was doing that, but y'all got this air on. Y'all got her in this bed under this heater. The heater not even on. But my baby cold. So I came the next day and that was like, well, we took her off. Cause you know, when she got jaundice, they put her under the blue light. So that was like, we took her from under the light and we wrapped her up and she didn't show no signs of withdrawal anymore. I'm like, duh, I've been telling y'all my baby is cold. Y'all got these air on. Okay, air kills germs, but my baby ain't going through no withdrawal now. Cause my first child ain't go through no withdrawal. And those medicines that I was taking, it's safe for babies. You know, it's a narcotic, but it's safe. Come on now. But yeah, so that's what happened. I was in active labor for 23 hours. But like I said, my contractions were happening for a couple of days. And she was 17.32 inches long. So she was long. But I didn't have to get up in a episiotomy, but I did have some tears. So I had about 3 stitches put in on the inside of my vagina. So yeah. And no, I haven't stopped bleeding yet, but I can tell that I'm about to stop. And I'm glad, because that's one thing that I love about pregnancy. No periods. I can't stand periods. Like, ugh. And not let you have no, don't let you come on your period and you ain't got no pad on. And it get out on your drawers. And it's gonna take you a couple hours to get home. Like, you be feeling nasty. Ugh. But you know me. I always try to be prepared. and know when I'm gonna come on, because that is not cute. But yes, so and I'm sorry about not doing my last 3 weeks of updates, but you know, I was dealing with some things and I wasn't able to film it because, like I said, I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. And here's little mama. They want to see you, mama. They want to see the mama. They want to see you, mama. Yes. So, yes, here's baby girl. And her name is Kenaya. And she is 2 weeks old right now. And we thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what you guys want to see next from us. And give this video a thumbs up for baby girl. And leave us a comment. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Deuces.